Hi there, my name is Jessica Smith. Today I'm making a video in support of the Harry Potter Alliance's annual Accio Books campaign. We are joining people just like you in a global campaign in support of education and literacy. For millions of young people across the world, access to books and quality education is not a given. If you are interested in helping balance the scales, there's information in the video description below. Every dollar you donate to the Accio Books campaign equals one book donated to a person who needs it. Today, I'm going to be reading Abarat by Clive Barker. Part 1. Morningtide. Life is short and pleasures few, and hold the ship and drowned the crew. But oh, how very blue the sea is. The last poem written by Righteous Bandy, the nomad poet of Abarat. The project Miss Schwartz had set for Candy's class was simple enough. Everyone had a week to bring into school 10 interesting facts about the town in which they all lived. Something about the history of Chicken Town would be fine, she said, or, if students preferred, facts about the way the town was today, which meant, of course, the same old stuff about chicken farming in modern Minnesota. Candy had done her best. She'd visited the school library and scoured its shelves for something, anything, about the town that to her sounded vaguely interesting. There was nothing. Nada, zero, zip. There was a library on Naughton Street that was 10 times the size of the school library, so she went there. Again, she scanned the shelves. There were a few books about Minnesota that mentioned the town, but the same boring facts were repeated in volume after volume. Chickentown had a population of 36,793, and it was the biggest producer of chicken meat in the state. One of the books, having mentioned the chickens, described the town as otherwise undistinguished. And there's a picture here of all the chickens in Chickentown. Clive Barker also illustrated everything in this book, hand-painted. So it's a really beautiful book to look at as well as to read. Perfect, Candy thought. I live in a town that is otherwise undistinguished. Well, that was fact number 1. She needed only 9 more. We live in the most boring town in the country, she complained to her mother, Melissa, when she returned home. I can't find anything worth writing about for Miss Schwartz. Melissa Quackenbush was in the kitchen making meatloaf. The kitchen door was closed so as not to disturb Candy's father, Bill. He was in a beer-induced slumber in front of the television, and Candy's mother wanted to keep it that way. The longer he stayed unconscious, the easier it was for everyone in the house, including Candy's brothers Don and Ricky, to get on with their lives. Nobody ever mentioned this aloud. It was a silent understanding between the members of the household. Life was more pleasant for everyone when Bill Quackenbush was asleep. It gets considerably more magical after that. I can show you a few really lovely pictures. Here it is. This is what the Abarat looks like. It's an archipelago, a cluster of islands in the middle of the Sea of Isabella. And if you look closely, you can see all of the beautiful different sorts of islands. Thanks so much, guys.